Hi, it's Belinda Aussie Stitcher coming to you on the 12th of December 2021. This is my last update for the year. How crazy is that? I actually don't have a lot to show you, just 4 whips. We've hit end of school stuff. Our school breaks up Thursday next week, so we've had presentation, we've had all the end of school stuff. Sophie's been on one camp already at a university. Her and Iona have gone on another one where this weekend they left like at 7 o'clock this morning. It was crazy early for me. But they're going to Adventure World and more unis and then the museum. It's the wind up of all the summer sports like swimming club and band and all this stuff. So it's been crazy. Plus it's been crazy at work and I've been really tired. So I haven't been stitching. Yeah, it's just been insane. So I don't have a lot to show you. I will have another video coming up this month. And I'm going to be doing my whip parade. And I'm going to be one of these people that's saying you're probably going to see a lot of different shirts because I'm just going to do it as I can do it. I get 4 days off over Christmas and I'm hoping to have time just to squeeze it in and get it done. In those 4 days, obviously there's Christmas, there's Boxing Day, and then Sophie's birthday's in that as well. So we'll see. It might be over a space of a week or so. But yeah, so we've been really busy. It's also been like we had 3 to 4 days of 45-degree heat that built up into a storm. So it was that kind of weather. I'm burnt, in case you hadn't noticed, like, ugh, feels yuck. Yeah, so it's been crazy. I was supposed to come and see you 12 days ago and it took me 2 weeks to do 1,000 stitches on my one whip. Because I like to do 1,000 before I swap instead of my usual, 4 or maybe 5 days. It's been that crazy. I got a new cup. It was in our local chemist. It's one of the cheeky brands. Try not to be all slurpy, and I'm sorry if it annoys. Right, let's get into it. This is, as I said, going to be really short unless I ramble something. So November I did roughly 4,000 and a couple of hundred stitches, as I said, and December's not going to look any better. When school finishes, I won't have all the other extra stuff, so I feel I won't necessarily get more stitching done, but I'll have more time because I'm not at sport or band or anything like that. So it was Vicky's Stitch and Buttons birthday month last month, and she's my whip manager, and she made me work on 2 of her whips. And I still only worked on 4. So the first one I worked on was The Dragon and the Fairy by Joan Elliott. That is a needle minder from Stitch and Button. My bag is from Stitch and Button. And she actually kicked it up this for me. So she made these and did the DMC. On one of her videos, she shows how you can convert. Let me show you. Let's show you if I can. I got it just here. Yeah. So sometimes some charts like Heaven and Earth and Joan Elliott, they give you the estimate stitch count, like how many full stitches, half, quarter, the beads, blah, blah, blah. And then how many skeins you would, if you need a full skein. So Stitch and Button did a video where you take that and you work out how much thread you actually need, so that it might say a whole skein, but you might only need like half a skein. And then you can work it out that way, saving you money on DMC. So she did that for me. Now this is on Picture This Plus 28 count. That's the name. I can't. Oh yeah, I'm not really good at reading, writing. But that's what it is. Hopefully I got a before pic. And what do you know? I forgot my board again. Are we surprised? And I did 1,013 stitches. So I only had a bare start. And I did all in here. Love it. And that is pretty accurate to the fabric as well. I really enjoyed this one. I didn't so much enjoy the other Joan Elliott I did, but that was because I was in 3/4 stitch hell. Oh my god, it looks so fantastic with it. But I think you've got to be in the right mindset to do it, and I really wasn't. All right, the next one I stitch is my winter lace, which I'm going to have to change out because I don't. This is another Stitch and Button bag. Hopefully I can give you a before pic and the cover pic. And this is just done on the...
Can I please watch a movie?
Yes, you may. This is done on the Kit Ada fabric, and this is like 15 years old. So, yeah, it's 16 count, blue Ada. So that's what it looks like all together. And I just worked in here and I did 1,066 half stitches. And I also did some back stitch as well. That's what it looks like. And this is going to be a monthly piece until it is done. I then pulled out Summer Queen and I had finished the bottom, so I could move on to the top. So that's what she looks like finished. And I am stitching her on 32 count Picture This Plus confetti. And that's where we're up to. So I did about, yeah, you can actually see the line. I did in here, I think. Yeah, I did the hand in that last time, so this time I focused on this side. And you can actually see in here, there's a difference, and I'm not unpicking it. I will, when it's finished, I might spend some time fluffing it. I stitch one stitch at a time, so I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if I've done a tighter tension, if the skein wasn't as fluffy as the previous one, if that was an issue. The rest is fine, but it's just in here. So it is what it is. And yes, it is noticeable, but I think over time, I think that's actually what it is. I've pulled it too tightly. It'll be less noticeable. So the goal on this is next year it will be finished. So I've still got 1,000 stitches at a minimum I want to do. And then next year, hopefully, let me see, I am, yeah, I've done like a hand here and over here, so I've got this to go, and I'm not doing skin 1/1, so hopefully I finish in the first couple of months, like February, March, April, May. That would be awesome. And lastly, the dragon and the fairy. Also by Joan Elliott. This needle minder is from a shop that's closed. It was no named needle minders. I don't know where I got the other dragonfly from. This bag, this bag is from Eclectic Processions, which I don't think she's doing bags at the minute. And this one is from Terry Lee Crafts, when she was doing bags about 3, maybe 4 years ago, and she no longer does bags. But they're still gorgeous, and I'm so lucky to have them. This is stitched on, I have no idea. Actually, I think it's from, if you really want to know, I'll try and look it up and I'll put it down. I cannot honestly remember. This one was one that I didn't realise I had as much done as I had before I did my 1,025 stitches. But it was a nice surprise and we got some more done. So this is where we're up to. And the 3/4 was doing the legs and these butterflies. But it looks so good. It's all worth it, but when you're counting stitches as well and doing 3/4 anyway, it takes a lot of concentration. And I got to kind of backstitch as I go when I'm doing something like that, so that I can roughly see how's it looking, am I doing it right, is the stitches in the right, is the quarter stitches in the right spot. So it's 32 count anyway. I just can't think of the name, but that's pretty accurate with what the fabric looks like as well. So yeah, and that's it. We're done. As I said, it's been crazily busy. Sophie and Iona will be school counsellors next year. Michaela missed out. She was a bit devastated. She was really happy for the people who got it. She was just devastated she missed out. Sophie got a Highest Achiever certificate in equine, which is horse riding or looking after horses, and brass instrumental. That was it. They all did their performances. Iona has improved so much with her report. I was really happy with it. All my kids are dyslexic. Iona and William are more severely dyslexic than Sophie and Michaela. They all had really good reports. We're also tired. Oh my God, are we tired? Roll on to no school for 6 weeks. That's all I can say. I also haven't been watching a lot of Flosstube, and those I have has been quite sporadic. So it's just been busy. We've got 2 weeks until Christmas, so I'm guessing it's going to be just as busy for the next 2 weeks. And that's it. I don't really talk about plans, and I know everyone's like, I've got plans. My plans are basically, I have the one whip that Stitch and Button picks for me. I have the 3 that I want to focus on. So at the minute it is Summer Queen, Winter's Lace, and I think I'm going to bring in Siren and the Shipwreck. I would have yawned. Excuse me. Sorry. And that's basically it. I just want to focus on a core group and get as much done. I will have a New Year's new start, which is Tiger Lily. I don't know if I said this in my last video. It was gifted to me by someone in America, and I've photocopied the chart and then sent it back because I was so scared with 4 kids and there's so much happening that I haven't said in the background that this chart would get lost or damaged, and it's Tiger Lily and it's irreplaceable, so I made sure that went back. But if you watch 3 or 4 videos, you will see me actually showing it, so you know that I was gifted it. Besides that, I don't actually have any new starts in mind. I turn 40 next year in February, and they're like, oh, 40, wait, you should do something. And I kind of picked something out with the help of a couple of friends, but I'm not actually sure if I would do it. I'm not sure if I really want to do all the new starts or even an extra one. So there's that as well. And that's it. That's me rambling now. Thank you for everyone for watching, liking the comments. Thank you so much for being so patient. Short and sweet, guys. I've got nothing else. It's just been, it's the end of the year, guys. I got nothing. It is what it is. I'll talk to you another time. Hopefully the Whip Parade will be up before the 1st of January. And I'll see you next time. Bye.